All right, so a big Philadelphia Eagles fan. We got the Giants coming up next week. At the link. I'm excited for it. I'm happy for it. I think we're gonna be ready for it. I don't necessarily think we're gonna come out flat. I think this Eagles team is gonna come out with a chip on their shoulder. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a year. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a year. There's so much, just studying, research that goes into just these games, and you have so much film to work with. You can't come back and do the same thing over and over again because teams are going to figure out ways to do it unless you're just better, right? And I think the Eagles are just better, not just from one. Yes, Jalen Hurts is a dog, but from one individual player, but as a team as a whole, with our defensive front, our linebackers, we have good linebackers, and we have in our secondary, which I think is a veteran secondary as well too. So I think that I'm excited about it. We got some guys coming back. We got Sweat coming back. We got Lane coming back. We got CJ who played, but I think that was more or less to get his feet wet. So I like the idea that we had some. If someone goes down, somebody can come and replace them. I like our depth in the secondary. I like our depth in the front four. So that adding Sweat to the rotation is just another piece of the puzzle that can make us more fearless on D line when it comes to adding a rotation. You got guys who are selfless. You got guys who are hungry. So just from Cox, from Sue, from Hargraves, from Reddick, you have a front four that I think was number 2 in all-time sacks ever in history. So it's good to see that that defense is just playing with that type of tenacity, playing with that type of aggressiveness. Big shout out to Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson is I forgot what it was, but he's foregoing his surgery to the end of the season, and he's playing through its injury. I forgot what injury it was. Um, Lane Johnson injury. Uh, let me see. Because Lane Johnson, he's got a taste of the Super Bowl before. He's been there before. Let me see. I forgot what. Excited to be back out there practicing. Felt good. The goal is to keep testing, progressing. Made a lot of progress this week. Trying to have a regular week next week and see how I feel. Right. This is last week. Wednesday like walkthrough. Can you just tell me what it was? And got hurt. He said, yeah. So if he would have got surgery, it would have took this month. That's a month. Well, so surgery, 8 weeks of rehab. So he wouldn't have been able to come back this this year. They just tell me what injury was. Yeah, so abdominal injury, right? So you can play through it at the same time. It is something you want to take care of. You have to make sure you're strong for it. I'm sure they give them some type of cortisone shot or IV or some ibuprofen or some whatever the NFL uses for the players to make sure that he doesn't fail when he gets out there. Um, but happy to have Lane Johnson back. Um, I'm excited to have CJ back, having depth, and this is gonna be like really the first time we've had all of our weaponry when you talk about Devontae Smith, Quez, Pascal, AJ, Jalen Hurts, Goddard back playing at full strength or almost full strength than we had all season. Jalen Hurts was, he wasn't 100%. You can see that last game of the season, he wasn't trying to get hit. It would have been nice if Gardner would have won that game for him, that game for us. But you can tell Jalen Hurts wasn't himself. But he still, did what he needed to do to win the game. And you saw it because we kicked so many field goals in the red zone. That was a big thing as well too. So I'm excited for Philadelphia. I'm excited for this Giants matchup. I'm excited to have guys back. The Giants are riding on momentum. I think for us, it's more or less, getting to Daniel Jones. Execution is important. You can have 22 above average guys, and if they can execute, they're the best team in the world. So it's mainly just execution. Don't turn the ball over. Be smart with the ball. And just be aggressive on defense and offense. And I think that's the recipe that helped us. Um, the gut feeling is it's not going to be a blowout game, right? But we know what the Philadelphia is capable of. So I think we're capable of doing that. I think what we're going to see in the first half is just and we'll see what happens. The storylines kind of pop up throughout the season, but I'm just happy to watch Philadelphia this week. It was boring last week this week without my boys out there.